Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Makeup by Emma, and this is a bronzy and glowy tutorial that anyone can do on my roommate Blair. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going in with the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and I'm just gonna lightly put some lines at the beginning of Blair's eyebrows on both sides just to give them a little shape, and then I'm going to fill them in with an ultra slim brow pencil to follow, either by Maybelline or L'Oreal. I'll link everything below so you know exactly what I'm using. I love a natural brow. I like them to be there, but I also like them to just be natural and effortless, so that is what I'm using on Blair's eyebrows. I believe they're both in the shade Blonde. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Brow Drama. It's a brow mascara in the shade Blonde, just to gel those brows down and fill them in a little bit more. This just keeps the brows in place all day, as your setting spray would keep your makeup in place. Right here, you'll just see me taking the Tarte Shape Tape and filling in some spots on Blair's face that I just want to conceal. I'm just going to let them sit before I start on her eyes, just so that they're covered and we don't see anything when the foundation is applied. So this just helps nothing come through the skin, because I am using a very light coverage foundation today. So I just wanted to cover those before the foundation goes on. Next, I'm taking the same concealer and I'm priming Blair's eyelids, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush to do this. The reason you prime your eyelids before eyeshadow is to keep your shadows in place. So after I blended out that concealer, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and blend it out a little bit more, and then I'm going to set it with the Maybelline FitMe Translucent powder all over Blair's eyelids. And then once that's finished and it's set, you can go in with your shadows. So only go in with your shadows once your eyelids are set. So I'm taking a mini Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going in with a light brown shade, and I'm just putting that all in Blair's crease and a little bit above it, just because I want this look to be very bronzy, and I kind of want it to look not messy, but I don't want it to look too put together. I think there's something beautiful about it looking a little bit, I don't want to say slopped on, but you see so many makeup artists that do this technique, and I just think it comes out beautifully. So I did blend them well. I just didn't clean it up like I normally would on a client, because it's fun and I wanted to do a fun makeup look. So I just keep going in with this light brown shade and build upon it. The brush I'm using is an Anastasia brush, and it comes in like their Soft Glam palettes, and there are other palettes that have, I think it may be 10 colors in them, just like the one I'm holding is the Soft Glam palette. So that brush came in the palette, and I'm just using this to build on Blair's look. I went in with a little orange shade from the Soft Glam palette, and then this is a darker shade in the palette to go in her inner corner, because I wanted to create like a halo effect and the sparkles to be on the center of her lid. So I put some dark in her inner corner, which is usually not something I do, but I just wanted to have fun with it, so that's what we did. Next, I'm taking the new e.l.f. liquid glitter eyeshadow and putting that on the center of Blair's eyelid. And you can see how like there's darker on the outer corner in her crease, and then the inner corner, and then the sparkles in the middle. This shade is called Flirty Birdy, I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to link that below for y'all. But these are similar to the Stila Cosmetics liquid eyeshadows, like the liquid glitters, and I think they do the job great. I'm also going to go in with the same little mini Natasha Denona palette and put a little bit more sparkle on top of it. They're really good for priming before you put a sparkly shadow on. The liquid glitters are, so I really liked how this came out. Next, I'm taking a really dark brown on a smudge brush from Morphe, and I'm just creating a liner effect on Blair's lash line before we put false lashes on. I also use the smudge brush and the dark shade to go in and darken the inner corner a little bit as well. Now I'm just going in and putting lashes on Blair. These are actually her lashes, and they're Eyelure lashes. I will link the exact pair below. I thought they were very pretty. I normally don't use lashes with a thick band, and these kind of had a thick band, so they were a little bit challenging for me, but I think they really looked pretty for this look. So that's what we used, and the glue is still drying. She's just going to keep her eyes closed until it's pretty dry, and then open once they're all kind of finished. So now both lashes are on, and we're trying to get them adjusted to her eyes, making sure there's no glue stuck in any places, and they're still going to keep drying. Next, I'm going to take some cotton swabs or like some pads and use some makeup cleansing water and clean up the sides of Blair's eyes. Not very sharp, just a little bit so that it still looks natural and effortless, but we do have our area cleaned up for our foundation up next. Now we're on to my favorite part ever. I love to do the face, so I'm going to start out by going over Blair's face, even that concealer, with the Weleda Skin Food, the Ultra Rich Cream. I hope I'm saying that right. And I got this off Amazon. I love it for super dry skin. I use it on myself a lot, but I think it's really great as a base. And sometimes I don't even prime my face after this. I love the Skin Food. But after I put this on Blair's face, we're going to use the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. And I got this at Ulta. They have little mini ones, and a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to put that in spots where I think Blair needs it. And it is going to move this concealer around a little bit, but I dab it so that it doesn't move it completely. And then we're going to go in with foundation. So for foundation, we're going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and this is just what I just said. It's a CC cream, not really a full coverage foundation. It's very glowy and beautiful on the skin. I really wanted this look to be bronzy and glowy, so I'm using the CC cream as her foundation. And then after this, I'm going to go in with the Becca foundation, but it's like an illuminizer, so it's very sheer, very pretty. So I combine those two to create this look. The reason I'm tapping it in and not swiping is because you want the product to go into the skin, like into the surface, not swipe around and move around. So that is why I'm dabbing it in with the beauty sponge. And as always, I go in with a little bit, and then if I need more, I add more. promise Blair does not have corona. We actually just got tested and we are negative, so impossible, but I'm actually now going in with the Becca Cosmetics foundation I was just talking about and just adding that on top of the It Cosmetics CC cream. I just love the way that this sits on the skin. It's so pretty. It's perfect for summer. I know it's not summer yet, but we're getting there. But these two as a combo are fire. I love the way it turned out. Next, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and use a brush to apply that under Blair's eyes. I like to use a brush because it gets in there up to the lash line, the bottom lash line. And then after I apply it with a brush, I'm going to blend it out with a beauty sponge. I'm also applying to the center of the forehead, the nose, and a little bit on the chin just to add some light to the face. Concealer is definitely my favorite part of makeup, for sure. I just think it adds so much brightness and coverage to the face. Me and Blair were both talking like it's just such a game changer for us, so I love concealer. The next thing I'm going to do is take the RCMA foundation palette, and I'm going to use the shades for a cream contour. I'm going to use that same brush I used to prep Blair's eyelids from Real Techniques and go in and put the product on the face. So now I'm going to take a Real Techniques angled brush and stipple in the product that I added onto Blair's face for cream contour. I love cream contour because I just think it adds so much glam to the look itself. I love cream contouring on my own face, so I can only hope that I add this to my clients' makeup routine if they are looking for a full coverage and glam look. I think it just adds so much to the makeup game, and I love this technique. Now I'm going to take a beauty sponge and just blend out all the areas I just used the brush on. And now I'm going to set Blair's under eyes with the Maybelline FitMe Translucent Powder. I love this powder. It's lightweight. It's so pretty. Doesn't cause creasing. I think it's really, really pretty on the skin. And I think it's really easy to set with a beauty sponge. Now I'm just going to take that same Maybelline FitMe Translucent Powder and set the entire face. It's really, really important that you set everywhere that there's cream or liquid foundations because you don't want that to slide, and you really, really don't want it to go anywhere during your day, during your night. Whatever you're paying to get your makeup done for or whatever you're doing your makeup for, you want it to stay there. So I always set with this powder or a powder close to the skin tone. Next, I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient bronzer and I'm putting that exactly where I put that cream contour. I'm using an angled brush to do this, and this one's just from TJ Maxx. Now I'm going to take the Cover FX Blush Duo and I'm going to use a Morphe brush and go in and put my favorite part of the face on other than concealer, which is blush. I'm going to go up Blair's face with the blush, and then I'm going to take the Cookie Highlight from Benefit and highlight all over Blair's face using a Morphe brush. After this, I'm also going to take the same highlighter and highlight underneath Blair's brow bone and on her inner corners. Next, I'm going to take this Smashbox contour palette and I'm just going to use the bronzer in that to use on Blair's lower lash line. I'm just using that same Anastasia brush from earlier just to go across her lash line and give it a smoked out look. Now using a disposable mascara wand, I'm going onto Blair's lower lash line and putting some mascara on those lashes. And lastly, for lips, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner on Blair's lips. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Lip Lingerie, which is a matte liquid lipstick. And then I'm going to go over it with the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to link everything below for y'all, so it is okay. It's going to take you straight to it, because that's just the best when that happens. So I love this lip combo. It's not quite nude, it's not quite bright pink. It's just a really, really pretty lip color to add to this really pretty bronzy eye look. And lastly, at the end of this, I'm going to set Blair's face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I use this for all of my brides, and especially when I have a game day or I just know that I'm going to be sweating, it's the perfect setting spray. But I just want to thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to be getting a lot more tutorials out to y'all this year. It's one of my goals, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.